Welcome to CBS 2 News at 9 on the CW. Starting next month, a law goes into effect that says you have to be at least 18 years old to get married in Idaho. Tonight, CBS 2's Erica Lee talks to a North Idaho teen who's made it her mission to make sure everyone's old enough and mature enough to say, "Till death do us part."
High school student Gracie Messier is fighting to end child marriage. That's because Idaho has one of the country's largest rates of child marriage. Yet 80% of child marriages across the country end in divorce. Gracie is raising awareness through billboards all across the Gem State. So far, she has billboards in Post Falls, Coeur d'Alene, and Boise. Most recently, she reached out to Idaho Representative Melissa Wintrow to work on a bill together to make the legal age of marriage in Idaho 18 years old. That one didn't pass, but another did, making 16 the legal age for marriage as of next month. Gracie and Idaho Representative Melissa Wintrow have been working together to end child marriage. And although they haven't reached their goal yet, they say this new bill is a step in the right direction.
And I think that ultimately, just like Representative Wintrow, that child marriage should be abolished completely. I think the minimum age should be 18, which is the legal age, to be an adult. So
Wintrow says it's important for the younger generation to be involved in legislation.
And I also think it's really essential to stress the partnership between, someone my age in the legislature with a high school student. And the reason I emphasize this is because when I talk to Gracie, I tell her, look at the difference you're making. You reached out to a legislator and look at what you're doing.
Erica Lee, CBS 2 News.
Fans of the outdoors are in for some good news as Lucky Peak Dam and Lake prepares to lift some restrictions for summer visitors. CBS 2's Trevor Fay has what you need to know to enjoy the area.
Several activities are back on the table here at Lucky Peak. And as we get further into the summer season, people are getting more and more excited about life slowly returning to normal here at the park.
Super excited. This is such a great, especially like when it's warmer. The paddleboarders, tubers, families, we're just super excited to get things back to normal.
Camping is permitted, but in designated areas only. Rock rings and portable charcoal grills are against the rules, although fires can be made in the provided grills.
Just getting that message out there when people were still being encouraged to get out and use the outdoors, but trying to explain to them the rationale, the reason why we had to do it was the toughest part.
Max Creek Park will reopen to camping reservations along with boat-in sites for overnight use. Viewpoint and some vault toilets within the currently open areas will remain closed a little while longer. And there are ways to continue practicing social distancing as well. Setting up your fishing spots 6 feet apart from others is a great way to have fun while staying safe. If you boat, staff ask that you be responsible and respectful of others by minding your wake. The goal is to accommodate everyone's needs while keeping people healthy.
We always get a picnic table. We're always able to have room, so we're lucky.
Lucky Peak personnel also recommend carrying a personal supply of hand sanitizer. Limiting people's access to the park was difficult, but officials say it needed to be done.
We didn't want to ever have to do this, but it was something that were mandated by our own headquarters, and there were state laws that we had to follow too.
Now, not all restrictions will be lifted here at the park, but the ones that are will be lifted on June 15th. At Lucky Peak, Trevor Fay, CBS 2 News.
At the same time, George Floyd is being memorialized in his home state of Texas. Around the country, angry calls to defund police departments.
We aren't here for no police reform.
Critics want much of that money spent instead on mental health resources, affordable housing, public schools, and fighting the opioid epidemic.
We need to completely dismantle the Minneapolis Police Department.
And now a majority of the city council in Minneapolis pledged to do that. What that might look like, difficult to know and still being debated. But according to FBI statistics, in 2018, police there handled more than 20,000 crime incidents, including 31 murders, 432 rapes and almost 1,200 robberies.
One thing folks are asking is to stop investing so much money in this militarized police force and instead invest in the things that our community really needs.
President Trump countered, this year has seen the lowest crime numbers in our country's recorded history, and now the radical left Democrats want to defund and abandon our police. Sorry, I want law and order. Democrats say dramatic reform doesn't have to mean true defunding.
I can't imagine that happening in a federal way, but let me just tell you that part of that cry is a desire for there to be significant higher investment in communities.